want to turn back while I'm doing a haircut.
We're going to start by dampening the hair. And then we will also part it down the middle. Always use a wet brush and a little detangler if needed to be gentle with the hair, especially when it's wet. Once the hair is smooth, I'll make sure Lucy is sitting all the way back against the chair so that I can get the hair nice and straight. And I'll be taking the hair in between my pointer finger and my middle finger, smoothing it down, and then cutting it as I keep the hair tight between my fingers. Now, using the previous section as a guide, I will be cutting the next section to that same length. And going around the hair, always keeping my fingers parallel to the floor and cutting to that same length. So you want to be careful around the shoulders, but you'll pull that hair and cut it to the guide. Now you'll see here I didn't quite cut it short enough. You can see the guide, and then I'm going to make sure that I check that same spot one more time to be sure that I got it straight. Now around the other side, always making sure my fingers are parallel to the floor as I cut so that it's the same length all the way around. And as I pull the hair down straight, I hold it tight between my hands as I pick it up to cut it a little bit, and I'm mostly doing that just to show you better in the camera angle, but you can just cut it holding the hair straight down, not lifting it up, if that's easier. Checking to make sure both sides are the same length. Make sure that she's looking straight ahead. Sometimes I have her look straight at me, which isn't always the easiest thing for a 4-year-old. She likes to tilt her head to one side. So then I'll just trim barely if they're not quite even. This next step, I'll have her put her chin all the way down on her chest, and in the very back there will be some layers that are a little bit longer underneath, so I'm just cutting those to kind of give it an undercut. Now I'll part her hair back where I usually part it and trim up the layers, make sure that everything's even all the way around. Now for this haircut, I'm not adding any layers. I'm keeping it pretty simple, just one length all the way around. And in the front, it might seem a little bit longer, but you don't want to trim too much. It's just because of where the hair falls in front of the face. And that will be it. I hope that this was helpful. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.